Hey guys, in this video I'm showing you 5 different ways to transform an old t-shirt into a new treasure. I know that I'm not the only person who has a ton of t-shirts sitting in their closet, whether it be, you go someplace and they're giving out free t-shirts or you just have them that you've had over the years. And, sometimes you wear them when you're working out, sometimes, and they're just collecting dust right now. Am I right? I know I'm not the only one. I know you probably have some too in your closet. Doesn't matter what the reason. Today we're going to go ahead and transform them into something totally cute and something you will want to wear. So let's go ahead and get into it. So I raided my husband's closet, so most of these shirts are a little too large, but they're what I had on hand to show you, so let's go ahead and start with this. The first thing I'm going to do is lay out one of my tank tops so I can get a general size of what I want my tank top to look like. So you're going to want to use a pencil or a pen or some kind of marker to maybe mark up your shirt so you can see where to cut the line. I'm using a rotary cutter, which looks like a little pizza slicer, but you could use scissors or whatever you have on hand. The next thing we're going to do is trim the bottom of the t-shirt, and we're going to use this to create the straps on our shirt. Once you have the whole thing trimmed off, you just need to make one additional cut anywhere in it, that way you have one long string. To make sure your strings are even, fold them over one more time, make one additional cut, and you'll have 2 strings the same length. Next up, I'm going to be using a hole puncher to create a punch in the top of the shirt so that the strings will be able to go through these holes. This part is really easy. Just take one of the straps and push it through the hole and then tie it into a knot, and that will hold your strap into place. I decided that I like the straps in a crisscross pattern. I thought it was a little bit more interesting, but honestly, you could put the straps any way that you want to. Get a little creative. And here's what the shirt looks like. Next up, we're going to be making a crop top. This is probably the easiest of all the shirts to make. All you need to do is decide how long you want your shirt to be and cut off the excess. Then to make the shirt more interesting, I decided to create a scoop neck by creating a larger neckline. You could stop there, but I went one step further. I cut a straight line up the back of the shirt, and I actually ran some glue and folded over to make the shirt a little tighter and add a little extra detail. One problem with most of these t-shirts were they were all too long, so here I am actually taking off a good 3 to 4 inches at the bottom of this shirt. And just like the first shirt, I'm actually going to be cutting off the trim on the bottom to make straps later. Once again, I've laid out one of my own tank tops to use as a template. This design I thought was so cute, and it's actually on the back of the t-shirt, but I decided it was way too cute and needed to be the star and on the front of the shirt. I honestly just played around with what I thought looked cute to make a good looking neckline. Just a quick note, if you're interested in any of the products I'm using, they're all going to be linked in the description box, but don't feel like you have to get any of these things to be able to achieve any of this. You can do it with a glue gun, you can do it with fabric glue, you could hand sew it or use a sewing machine too. So now I'm going to be using some fabric glue to glue on the straps that I just created from the bottom of the shirt. Just for fun, I decided to keep the back logo, which was originally on the front of the shirt, because I also thought it was really cute. I thought this shirt ended up really cute. So the first thing we want to do, just like on the first shirt, we're going to cut off the trim from the bottom to make straps. I decided to break out my scissors so that I could cut a V in the collar of the shirt. Next, we're going to flip the shirt over and basically cut out what looks like a pyramid. Next thing we're going to do is cut the sleeves on both sides to resemble triangles as well. Turn your shirt over and cut a flat line across the back side. Then attach the straps any way that you think looks good. I had some extra strap material left over, so I decided to make a little design on the back side of the open area, and I attached it with E6000 fabric glue. The last shirt is a really simple scoop neck makeover. So for this design, pretend like your shirt has shoulder pads and cut towards the center of the shirt, making a small triangle. And I know you've seen this a couple times, just create a scoop neck, making a wider neckline. Flip the shirt over, it would be a good idea here to use a marker or pencil, and go ahead and cut out the scoop in the back and as low as you want it. Now you could stop here, or you could kick it up a notch with designing some sort of intricate ribbon across the back. I think that would look super, super cute. Alrighty guys, that's gonna do it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel.